everybody, this is Naomi. Um, I have to say this is my second attempt on this. I started out doing a sack envelope. Well, this was my first culprit. Well, by the time I figured out I didn't leave enough gusset in here for my one signature without it being an alligator. So, I went and I found one of the old sacks or envelopes that I got things in the mail in to use. So, now, I mean, it's big enough, it's sturdy enough, so now it's just a matter of cutting it down to size, making sure I have a big enough gusset for my one signature, because I want to put every piece of element in it that I've got for this kit. And I am using, and like I said, I've already started this once. As you see, I've already got images and things cut out that I was getting ready to put down, but I'm using Haystack Creations, the Painting Journal Kit. And this is my first one. I've always done, I've never done a paper sack one. I've never done an envelope one. I've always done cardboard or put a spine in it. And so this will be a new task altogether for me. So, I want to get these even. And I am going to recover it back in brown paper sack, because that's what I want. And I have to check to see how big I need it. And these are just some journal pages that I haven't finished yet. That's why you're seeing the white section, because I don't want to show the other kit, and I'm not going to say who it's from. I haven't folded this kit yet and put it together, but this is what I have. So I can use it as my example for how big I need my gusset to be and how big I need the cover to be. And that's what we're working on today, is my cover. So we are going to, I'm going to make it a lot bigger than, I mean, as far as this way goes. That way I've got plenty of gusset, but I've been trying to watch some of the videos on these, and I don't always comprehend every step. To me, I just have to finally just do it, if you know what I mean. Okay, so I want to leave at least that much space on each end. And like I said, I'm going to not risk it, and I'm just going to make it bigger, a lot bigger, for the start out with. So let me put this back up. Don't no longer need it. But I am working on 6 kits right now, all at once. And I may not get them all done this month, because that's just the way it works. So, until I get them fixed, this is what I'm going to be working on. I mean, I'm dedicated to Haystack. I love working with her products. Okay, that's just not going to do it. Too thick. So, that means I'm going to have to cut her by hand. And it sounds like my little Yes, now I'm just going to mark it and then I'm going to measure. Make sure we have the same. No, we don't. This one's almost. Okay. Yes, we do. It's the same. So, this is how we're going to do it. I love my thin line pencils, but sometimes, like here, they don't work as good. And I think it went up. Let me double check. Because I don't need it going up. I need it staying the same. And it did. So, we're going to try this again. Okay. There we go. And this envelope just happens to have a little bit of why are you cutting all the way through? Of the styrofoam in it. Okay. So, now I gotta get this side straight and even. So I can make sure we are, let's take it a little higher just to be on the safe side. There we go. Okay, so and then I cut off the section that pull those back out so I can remeasure. And I'm going to leave at least that much of a gusset. That way I've got plenty of fold over space. And then I'm going to leave extra here as well. That one's up. Nope. Go back in the rut. Ah. Okay, now we got it. Okay, so trying to think of what tape I've got. Hold on just a minute. Okay, so the first thing, I went and got my tape. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm not going to move anything. I'm going to open this up and I'm going to glue this inside down. Okay. And then I'm going to glue this piece back down. That way it's all the same height, everything. So there's that. Okay, now I'm going to open up this side. And I'm going to glue it down. And I'm hoping, like I said, this is the first time doing this. I'm hoping that I'm doing this right. If not, you know, I'll learn, huh? So there's that. But I am still going to cover it with some brown paper to get rid of these black strips. I should have just, whenever I noticed it was too late, I should have just flipped them on the inside and been done, but I didn't. So, think I'm going to do the back first. And I am going to wrap it to the inside. Okay, let's cut it down to where it's just, because that'll also give me a thicker spine. So, if it's not perfect, we'll trim her up. Okay, so all I'm going to do is just put glue. I'm not going to wrap it over because we still got to measure, make sure we got the right width. Okay, so So, like I said, this is the first time doing this, so I'm not sure if I'm doing it correct. Only time will tell. But I want to make sure that... Ooh, raise back up, raise back up, raise back up. Yeah, there we go. I want to make sure there. Straighten this. Well, I'll straighten it up in a minute. Okay, let's get this glued. I could do without, but I want to make sure. Go ahead and come past this, the spine. That way it's doubled, tripled. Like I said, I'm learning. This is a new technique for me. I've been wanting to try some different things, so that's why we're doing it this way. That way, I can start learning how to do different techniques. You know what I mean? And it's not going to matter because I'm going to put a spine tape on the back. That sounds like my husband is coming home for lunch, maybe? Okay, all I'm doing now is just trimming away the excess here. Okay, so I'm gonna check, make sure everything is down good. Got a little bit here. Then I'll glue it down and then we'll trim up. Alright. And then we're going to pretty much do the inside the same way. There's that. I'm going to have to check this here in a minute because I don't think this side is straight. I really don't. I think it kicks up. So, we're going to find out. And it does, just a smidget. See, it was just off, just a smidget. Let's check the other side. While we've got it here. And same here, just a smidget. Okay, that makes me feel better. How about here? Where are we at here? Yep, we're off a smidget again. Oops. Okay. Okay, I think really what I'm going to do, I'm going to just leave it just like it is. I'm going to tape my edges and then come back, because I really should have taped the edges first before I covered the outside. Wonder if I can revert it the other way. Let's see. I don't think it's going to let me. Nope. Oh well, I'll just have to recover the outside once I cover the edges. I wasn't thinking, like I said, new. Oh, how old is this tape? Is it even gonna let me use it? I may have to find some other tape, because I think this is older than Methuselah. Come on, catch up together. This bad boy is old. I've had this roll for a good long time. That just tells me that my finger, look. But if I can get it to a fresh, where the old is not so bad. Take it down 2 or 3 layers. Sometimes you can pull it back out of it. Okay, let me pause this. I finally got the paper working. I've already ran 2 long sides, so I will show you what I'm doing. I had to cut it and go down so many layers just to be able to pull up the good tape again. That's how long I've had this. And if you don't use tape regularly, it does go bad. Okay, so there's that. And all I'm doing is just running the edges. That way those don't accidentally cut your fingers, because they are sharp due to where we cut the paper. And I hate a paper cut. Badly do I hate paper cuts. Okay, one more. And we're done with that. And then we'll cover up again, I guess. Considering I wasn't thinking when I did this. But when you're just basically learning how to do it, you learn as you go, right? Ooh, there went my scissors again. Okay, I always fold over to the end. That way, the next time you have a flap and you know where the tape begins. I do that on all my tape, because I cannot stand to go try to find, use your tape, and then you can't find the end. Ugh. Annoying. Okay, and I have a long piece here, so just wrap it over. Okay, so there's that. That gives me plenty of room. Okay, so we're going to do the inside first. Let me get my paper. And this is how I keep my rows of paper. I use a deal of twine. And all it is, see how I've tied the end with a knot? And I just run the twine through it, run it back through it, and then it hangs just like this on the wall. And then whenever you need paper, you don't even have to remove the string. You just basically unroll it, just like that. Just like that. And you take your scissors and turn them up the side. And then you just grab it again. Always make sure that it's past the fold. Grab it again, and then you just hang it back up, and that's how it hangs, right on the wall. And if anybody is interested in learning how to do that, let me know, and I'll do a DIY on that to show you how I did it. Okay. So, let's see. I got the inside. So as long as I go up and over the tape, we're in good shape. Okay, so I'll do it. Trying to measure. So let's take it to here. The inside I'm really not worried about because I'm going to put a cover sheet on the inside as well. A decorative page. Okay. I'm going to use this whole thing. That way it'll cover up more than what I want. Okay, so lay this down like so. Okay, so I'm going to put my glue back down once again. I am not gluing that spine because I want it. I'm afraid that if I get it too close, then it'll pull and draw, and that ain't what I want. Or it isn't what I want. So, set that back down. So now I can fold this over, stick it in here. Now we'll fold this side over and we'll glue it down. I finally got my camera, oops, and I bumped it again, high enough where everybody can see what I'm doing now. I've had to play with it, I've had to move it. So, but you know, since I changed my craft room around, and I still got to do, sorry about these squawking dogs across the street. Set that there. But I still got to do a walkthrough on my room. I haven't done that since I got it completely cleaned. Right now I have baby stuff all over my room for my that sounds so funny. My great grandson. He's in the NICU right now, but he's doing good. He was 2 weeks premature, weighed 3 pounds, 15 ounces. He was 17 and 1/4 inch long. But they've already taken him off the ventilator and his IV. So he's breathing on his own now and doing really good. I just can't wait to see him. He's in Texas. Melanie was here with me for a while, and then she moved back home. I figured she would after she graduated high school. You know, no biggie. She wants to be closer to family. I understand that. I chose to move to Missouri, so I kind of have to live with that decision, if you know what I mean. Trying to think, because I want that corner covered. Oh, we have such a hard time with this, but we'll get it. We will get it. Slide you over here, here, to here. Here to here. I'll get those pieces put up in a minute. Okay, so now, oh yeah, it's bigger than the, so now we just start gluing. That way we can get it all glued down. Over here. Yeah, was hoping to get all this stuff to Mommy before he was born, but Demetrius, that is what his name is, decided to make an appearance beforehand. You know how these babies are. They get to that point where they think they're ready to come into this world. They're coming. And that's what he did. He made himself an appearance, and they tried stopping it. They paused it for a little while. Then her water broke, and that was pretty much it. And she started, whenever she'd start trying to push, they would lose the baby's heart rate, and it would go into distress, and they finally decided we're just going to pull it. We're going to take the baby. So they did. Okay, we're getting there now. Looking more like a journal, and I hope everybody's still hanging in there with me, considering this is all new for me. But I want to learn new things. That's why I join these groups, you know, so I can learn new techniques and how to. And I don't have my Kindle in here where I can kind of watch somebody else, but I don't want to make the same type books that everybody else is making either. Get that corner tucked in. I kind of want to make my own and make sure I'm learning how to do it, you know. So far, so good. And the good thing is I can put a little piece over the middle just to cover up anything. That way, whenever I do put a page down on the inside, you don't see any of that black. Okay. Because we're not going to need much. Corners are tucked. Yes. I always have problems with that with my books. It's getting that corner to tuck in. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, this one's a little wider. So I'm going to take it from here to there. And I think that's going to be what we're going to get done today is this. So I think once I get this glued down, I will stop this video and we will start part 2. Because I don't want to lose everybody because it's so long and it's already at 42 minutes. So, okay, let me get this laid down before it rolls up on me, which is it's trying to do. Okay, there we go. Now we'll spin this around. I'll get this tucked in. We got a little bit right here. Look at it. Oops. But it sounds like Mommy's already home. He's still in the NICU as far as I know. They're making sure that he's putting on the weight and everything is fine before they just, you know, release him to go home. Alright. So, there is my envelope journal cover for now. That's the good thing. I can round this out and make a bigger spine if we need to. So, there's that. And I will be back with part 2. Thank you, and I hope everyone has a happy and blessed day.